So I just showed you guys how I laid this wig, and if you don't know who I am, hi, my name is Connie, aka Color Brights. I do hair and makeup. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, make sure you subscribe. I have been doing a lot of hair videos lately, but that's because I have a real life outside of YouTube. I have a full-time job and I have a toddler, so anytime that I'm not at work or, you know, doing my errands because I am a mother, I am trying to spend as much time with my kid as possible because, you know, I love her, obviously. So that definitely is more important to me than sitting down here and beating my face for a couple of hours. So I have been filming videos on like how to get your everyday makeup to last longer, how to make your everyday foundation routine quicker, because I know there's a lot of people out there, myself included, that likes to beat their face but not like, you know, full glam. You just want to look more awake than you are. I actually was going to do my makeup today, but I have an appointment at 11 and then I have to go to work, so I ain't gonna have time to do all that. So I just decided to film this video on how I lay my newest wig. Now, I keep forgetting to do the initial unboxings for this hair because, like I said, I have a life. So let me give you the specs on what I have in my head. This is a wig, obviously. I made it myself. This is a 7x7 transparent lace closure. It's Brazilian hair, and it is from Barry's Hair Company. You can find it on AliExpress. I always leave the links down below if you want to check out the hair that I'm wearing. And then the bundles are from a company that is new to me. This is from Ali Julia Hair. It's their loose, deep Brazilian bundles, Remy hair, and I'm wearing 2 bundles of 16 inches, and the closure is also 16 inches. And if you are seeing this color, no, I did not film it. I don't have time. I'm sorry, I just don't have time. So I'm going to explain to you how I did it. Now, if you guys are big hair people, then you know that I usually bleach all of my bundles. Number one, you can tell if it's real good hair if it bounces back. So I only bleached this hair once, and then I put a permanent color on it. This is the smoky purple color from the Feria permanent hair dye. I'll leave a picture right here so you guys can see. So I just put that over it using the watercolor method. If you guys want to know how I use permanent color in my watercolor methods, I will leave the link to that video up here in the cards and down below in the description box. It saves a lot of time. Of course, if you need detailed work, if you want to just do your roots, you're gonna have to sit there and paint the color on the roots. But if you just want the wig to be just one color, super easy to just use a permanent hair color using the watercolor method. That also works if you want to tone your hair too. So just keep that in mind, and like I said, if you want a full dedicated video, up in the cards and down below in the description box. So now that we're in fall, I am giving up a little bit of the blonde. Now don't get it twisted, I am working on another wig right now that is going to be a 3-tone ombre, but it's going to be very neutral blonde. It's not going to be like honey blondes like I showed in a couple videos before. I think I showed a balayage wig, and I think I also showed you an update on that cranberry hair because I dyed it orange. So that might be up before this video. So I'm going, you know, I'm leaving the warm colors behind for now. I love warms, but I want something new. I want something different. I want length, and I want cool tones. So that's why I decided to go with this. And it's still very, it's not, you know, it's not like, woo, in your face, because I do have to look a certain way for my job. So I love wearing color, but I always try to walk the line when it comes to, you know, what is considered professional, even though that's a very subjective term, but you know what I mean. Like, I try to walk the line so I ain't got nobody coming and telling me, oh, you gotta change your hair color kind of thing. So I love how this looks. The textures of the I was about to say frontal. The textures of the closure and the bundles match perfectly, even though this is supposed to be loose wave and this is deep wave. They're pretty much the same thing. Like I said, I did dye this hair once, and then I used the watercolor method with that permanent hair dye, and this is what I got. I love it so far. Now, this is the first time I am wearing it, and like I said, I showed you guys at the beginning of this video how I lay my closures, and I have to say I love it. I've gotten so much better at my wig game. Like, tell me, please try to clock me with these wigs. I mean, sometimes they are clockable. Sometimes they're clockable, but like 95% of the time, it looked like it growing out my head, okay? I also switched up my wig caps. I will leave the link down below in the description box to where I purchased my wig caps. I decided to use beige. Well, that's a lie. I didn't decide to use beige. I mistakenly clicked on beige, and then that's what I got. And I was like, it doesn't matter. Let me just use them, and then I'll order black next time. So the only issue with that is if the wind blows back, you can see a little bit of the wig cap. And like I said, it's beige. But I have these tracks on here pretty tight, so the only area where, you know, I might have a little bit of an issue is where the closure meets the wig cap, but it's not that big of a deal. It's whatever. Anyway, first impressions after I have processed this hair. I love it. We'll see how long it lasts. You guys know I wear my wigs hard, and I also like to revamp them every once in a while, so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, this hair does shed a little bit. Of course, it's not doing it now. Oh no, there it is. This hair does shed a little bit, so I'm not very happy about that. It's maybe a couple of strands, but that could also be because I don't seal my wefts, and I do cut my wefts. Now for my closure, I seal it with the Dritz fabric glue. You guys know that already, so that alleviates any balding that might happen on the closure from all the combing and stuff. But the bundles are shedding, and maybe I'll instead of saying a bit, I'll say they're shedding a lot. I mean, it's not a crap ton of hair, but it's definitely enough to be annoying. Oh, and if you want to know where my old wigs go, say you like something I'm wearing, check my Poshmark. The link is always down below in the description box. I sell all the wigs that I basically I get sick of. I don't want, like, not get sick of because they get natty or ratty, because I like changing my look up, and I only have one head. So all of the wigs that I, you know, want to get rid of, I always sell down below in my Poshmark closet, and they are always reasonably priced. So check those out if you are like me and you like to change your hair up but don't want to spend a shit ton of money on a wig. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me, and I hope to see you in the next video.